everybody, Miss Street here. So today I'm going to show you how to make this nature art lesson using found natural leaves that you're going to go outside to find and put together to create this really cool landscape. Alright, let's get to it. Go outside into your backyard or around your neighborhood and pick up about 20 to 30 leaves of different sizes. You can use dead leaves or fresh leaves that you pick, but try to make sure that the leaves are pretty flat so that they'll be easier to glue down.
Hi everybody, so for this project you're going to need a bunch of leaves that you're going to go outside and pick up. So go outside, explore around your neighborhood, around your backyard, and find some leaves that you think are cool. Just try to make sure that they're pretty flat so that you can glue them down nicely. Because if they're too bumpy, then they'll be hard to glue down. You're also going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. And then if you have these items, you can use either markers or paint for your project.
Now for the background, you can either use markers or you could use paint, or if you don't have either of that, you could just use your pencil, and I'll show you how. Go ahead and choose the material that you'll be working with, whether it's marker, paint, or a pencil, and start creating horizon lines, which will look like little hills going into the distance. One cool trick you can do with markers is you can take a paintbrush with a little water and put it over the marker, and it kind of makes it look a little bit like paint. So that's a cool tip that you can try out. You could also choose to use paint, such as watercolor paint, which is what I'm using here. Whichever medium you choose, just keep making horizon lines going off of the sides, and you want them to get a little bit bigger as they come closer towards you. You can use a pencil if you don't have marker or paint, and here's how. You're going to create a line and shade that line very darkly, and then you're going to shade a little bit more lightly underneath the line and kind of make a gradient down from dark to light. And I'm going to go ahead and add color to mine because I want mine to have color on it. But you guys don't have to do yours in 3 different mediums. You can do all paint or all marker or all pencil. You do not have to do all 3. I just wanted to show you guys an example. So now it's time to take your leaves and start positioning them on your paper on top of the lines that you've created so that they kind of look like a little tree coming out of the hill. The stem of the leaf is going to kind of look like the trunk of the tree. You want to take your smaller leaves and put them on the hill that's like towards the top so that it looks like those trees and that hill is far away. And then you want to take your bigger leaves and position those leaves so that they'll be more towards the middle and bottom hill lines so that those hills and those trees slash leaves look like they're closer towards you. Next, you're going to start gluing your leaves into place. It is a little hard to glue down the leaves, so this is why I say it's important to try to find leaves that are pretty flat, and sometimes fresh leaves work a little better for this. Dead leaves can work too. Just as you can see, I use dead leaves in mine. Just try to make sure they're a little bit on the flat side. When you're gluing your leaves down, after you put the glue on, hold it down and press it to the paper for about 30 seconds to make sure it sticks. I understand that it's pretty hard to get the leaves to stay down. So if you want to, you can position all your leaves on the paper and take a picture of them like that. And I understand if it's too hard to get them to stay down. That is part of the nature of nature art, is it can be a little unexpected. Once you have your leaves glued into place, you can add some little dots and lines onto the hills and add a little bit of detail to kind of make it look like grass. Once you add a little bit of detail onto the hills, if you'd like, you could add a little road. You do this by creating it's two lines that start very wide at the bottom and then come together to be kind of narrow so that it looks like the road is getting smaller as it goes into the distance. And then you can kind of just add some little lines around the edges to make some shading. And now you're all done. Hi everyone, so you are all done. I hope you had a good time creating your nature art lesson. I know it can be a little tricky to glue those leaves down, so just do the best you can. Have fun, and I can't wait to see what you create. Bye!